For a minute 30, 2 minutes.
Are you done?
No.
Hey everyone, I am in my kitchen and today we are going to do a assumptions tag where I have my followers make assumptions about me and I answer your questions. And I thought that a good way to kind of pass the time would be to make a charcuterie board at the same time. So that's what we're doing today. So I guess what I'm going to do is probably just get what I need for the board and kind of, oh my god, that scared me. Answer the assumptions questions that I got. So let's get started. My fridge is open. I'm going to start grabbing some meat and we're gonna make a beautiful board. So let's see what this is. This is ham. Hot salami, that'll be good. We have some mild white cheddar from Whole Foods. And this kind of salami that my sister is going to like. I have some really nice cheese. This is a Chardonnay flavored cheese. Looks super good, so we'll do that. We have, what is this? I don't know what kind of cheese this is, but it looks good. So we have that one. And we have, oh my god, I can't with this one. I don't really like this one. Maybe my parents will like it, but I don't. It's like this blue cheese, but it's like almost too aged that I don't want to eat it. I have a little bit of prosciutto in this one. And I have a slab of brie. Oh my gosh, that's the most depressing piece of brie I've ever seen. If it ends up looking like scraps, it's gonna be a disaster. So I might not put the brie on there because that just looks like it's not enough. What else? Oh, I got some delicious, where'd it go? I bought olives and artichokes, so let me look for that. Where are you? Oh, Michael put them all the way in the back of the fridge. We're gonna do, I love olives. I don't understand why people don't like olives. They're like the best thing ever. These are so good. And some artichoke. I got strawberries. What else is good for charcuterie? Ooh, jams. So fig jam. And let's see, pepper jelly, which Michael is obsessed with. This is gonna be a fancy board. I think there's one more thing. I have an itch, sorry. Ugh, my hair is getting in my fig butter. Plain old fig butter from Trader Joe's. And I think that's good. Ooh, we have some champagne, or I think we have rosé actually, so I might pull that one out too. I'm gonna pick up this stand right here and move it. Okay, so I rotated you guys to the other side while I get some crackers. So I think we have red chili scalloped crackers from Trader Joe's. So those look pretty good. These are my favorite from Trader Joe's. They're raisin rosemary crisps. So good. Okay. And oh gosh, I don't know what else to put. Oh, dates, pitted dates, and anything else? There's got to be one more thing. I think that's it for now. All right, we're ready. So I need to cut these cheeses. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these, and let's get started with the questionnaire assumptions. I think I have them saved here in the camera roll. And we can go ahead and start prepping and answering these questions. So before I start answering these assumptions, I think I'm gonna start with the cheeses on the board because they're kind of like the star of the show. And they're the highlight of the board. And I'm not sure if I should cut this or just plop the whole thing on the board. I feel like it would be really nice to kind of have the whole piece on there without cutting it. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. But the thing is that it has the rind. Oh, look. Whoops. Wait, what did I do? Okay, I think I need to peel this. It doesn't look pretty though if I peel the sides. Should I just leave it? Okay, so I plopped that one there. Next, we're gonna go in with this really sketchy blue cheese. I don't think that this is edible. I got it like a couple days ago, but I don't know, it's looking a little too aged for me. Does that look good to you, or is that gross? I feel like my dad would eat it. Okay, we're gonna put the funky blue cheese over there. And whoever wants to dare to try it can try it. But I'm tossing the rest of it because that rind or whatever that was around it looked not good. Okay, next we're gonna go in with this Chardonnay. And I think I'm going to pre-slice this one. Why does cheese look so questionable? Like, so assumption number one is you love drama. That is definitely a solid no for me. I don't like drama and I try to stay out of it. I'm not really the one to try to start creating drama with people. I have had a couple of friends, I call them friends now because I'm not friends with them anymore, that would try to start things with me and with other people, and I basically kind of cut that out. So I just don't really tolerate it. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I think it's a waste of time, and there are other things that I probably want to invest my energy in. But I do like watching reality TV, and I do like watching other people's drama, if that makes sense, but I just don't like to create my own. So I guess that really depends on the situation, but I'm assuming that this person is saying that maybe I like to be dramatic and start drama, and that's definitely a no. So yeah, that's that. So I just put the cheeses down. I think I am done with the cheese. It doesn't really look nice. I think I need to rearrange it somehow. Maybe if I just kind of scatter it like this. It's okay if it doesn't look amazing. Ooh, I know. I'll line those up down the side. Like so. Alright, assumption number 2. You are overly obsessed about your dog. If you guys don't know, I recently got a 4-month-old puppy, and her name is Laika. She's actually napping on the floor. Do you see her? She is the light of my life, and she is the best thing that's ever happened to me. If you can see her, she's napping right behind me right there. She's knocked out cold. She went on a walk. Every time she takes a walk, she's so tired afterwards. But, I mean, who wouldn't be obsessed with their dog? I thought I was a dog, sorry, why am I not able to speak today? I thought that I was a cat person. But after getting Laika, I realized I'm really also into dogs. Or it might just be because it's her and she's my dog. But I like dogs a lot more now than I did before. And I never really had a dog of my own, so I feel like having her basically made me realize how wonderful dogs are. I also have a kitten, and his name is Bento, and he's the cutest thing in the world. I'm not sure where he is. I'm looking for him in the living room, but I don't see him there. And I love him a lot too. So I'm just overall love my animals, and I will always post them and be obsessed with them. Pretty sure my last Instagram posts were only of my dog. So yeah, they're just more photogenic than I am, so I can't help it. Assumption number 3, you're a valley girl and not a very serious person. So I would say I'm a very serious person when it counts, but if I am kind of having a good time with friends or going out, I am not. I sent that cracker almost down my throat. Okay, no talking with mouthful. I think I'm a very bubbly person, so I can see why I may seem like someone who's not serious, because if you do know me, I'm very high energy and very bubbly. Only if you know me though. If you don't know me, I'm normally shy. So I can see why this person thinks that I'm not a very serious person. And I would say I am a valley girl just by the way I carry myself and my demeanor, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Maybe some people don't like valley girls, but I guess I fall under that category and I can't really change that. I mean, I can change it, it's just that I don't want to, because why would I want to change myself? I kind of think that I definitely talk like one sometimes, and it's because I'm from California and that's how some people talk that live here. It just kind of, I don't know, just kind of happened to me. But I feel like valley girl is also a lifestyle, and I feel that I fulfill that lifestyle in some aspects. For example, I love to go shopping and I love Chipotle like every other basic girl does, as they say. But in other ways, I'm not, because, for example, I don't like Starbucks. I would prefer to go to a local coffee shop rather than spend my money on a Starbucks drink. So there's like that aspect of it. So I don't know, I guess I am and I'm not. I have a problem. My board is full and I'm not done putting all the things on it. Also, I don't want to hold the camera because it's gonna smell cheesy. Okay, wait, I'll show you guys. Do you see it? It's full. I'm not done. I'm not done with my board. I have way more to put on there. I think I need to make a second board. No. I'll move the cheeses a little bit closer. And like... Okay, on to the next assumption. You are super sweet and nice. I would like to think that I'm a nice person. I mean, I think we would all like to think that. And I would say, when it comes down to the core of it, yes, I am a very sweet and nice person. But if I need to be mean, not mean, but if I need to not be nice in certain circumstances, then I won't be. And I think that comes from a place of, if somebody is doing something that I know is wrong to either me or somebody that I know, then I'm not going to tolerate it. And that's because back in my younger days, I used to get bullied a lot in middle school and a little bit in the 5th grade and in high school. And I think that was mainly because I came from a different city and I didn't quite fit in with my new school district, and I got teased a lot for anything really, what I was wearing or the way I talked or the way I looked. And I was so naive when I was younger that I genuinely wanted to talk to people. I genuinely wanted to make friends. I was always so just ready to have a conversation with someone and be my silly, bubbly self that I am now. But people didn't really like me for some reason, and I would get teased a lot, and I would either not notice it or I would allow it to happen. So there came a time in my life where, I think I was sophomore year of high school, where I realized, you know what, like this needs to stop. I woke up a little and I realized that what was happening to me wasn't okay. And that's kind of when I really learned how to stand up for myself. And I don't think I'm ever gonna change that. So yes, I'm a nice person, but if you're going to treat me poorly, then I'm probably not gonna reciprocate in a nice way. And I will address it. So yeah, I'm a nice person. I know I am, and I have a good heart, but if somebody is hurting someone I know or me, I am not going to tolerate it anymore. So yeah. So good news, I managed to get some meat on here. I think I'll put a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I'll put the whole thing because there's going to be 5 of us at the house and that'll fit. Let me show you guys what it looks like so far. So here's what it's looking like so far. I need to fill in the gaps. I'm going to add in some jams and then these olives and artichokes to tie the whole thing together. And then lastly, I will chop some I will go ahead and chop these strawberries. Okay, let's continue. I need to move some things out of the way. So let me go ahead and tidy up. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. What I think I'm gonna do now is add some olives in here and the artichokes, and use these little spoons inside to kind of help people grab whatever they need. Let's go on to the next assumption. Wow, this one's interesting. Doesn't surprise me though. The next assumption is you're kind of materialistic. So I would say that in general, no, I'm not. But I definitely do like to treat myself every once in a while. So what I mean by that is I am the kind of person that chooses quality over quantity. And I'm not saying that every designer product out there is better quality than something that isn't designer, but in general, it tends to be. So I'm the kind of person who would rather just get a quality, good pair of sunglasses rather than just buy a bunch and have them break in a matter of 2 weeks. So I tend to get designer sunglasses, and you know, sunglasses are things that I use, or an item that I use every day, so it makes sense for me to invest in that. Same thing goes with handbags, such as purses. I would much rather get a designer purse than just one designer purse than have a bunch of other purses, because that's just what I like. That's what I think that'll be something that I use every day. And again, I prefer quality over quantity. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, as long as I'm not expecting something expensive from other people, and I don't. So I don't actively look for expensive things. I don't prioritize that in my life. It's not important to me. If somebody were to give me something that isn't expensive or designer, it's just that when I'm getting things for myself, that's kind of how I treat myself, and I know it's gonna last me long and I'm gonna use it every day, so that's why I get it. But if it's something that I'm not gonna use every day, like let's say a designer, I don't know, I'm trying to think, like a t-shirt that's designer, I wouldn't get that because I know I'm not gonna wear that t-shirt every day. But the purse, I'm gonna wear that purse every day, and I'm gonna take it out with me every day. I've also gotten a pair of shoes that are designer because I know that I'm going to wear those shoes often. So that's kind of my approach with that whole thing, if that makes sense. But no, I don't think that it's better, or it's not something that I look for. I guess what I'm trying to say is it's not all that there is to life, and I'm aware of that. But I will definitely treat myself every once in a while if I want to. So, yeah. Okay, I have placed these in the cups, and I'm going to stack them in my charcuterie board without trying to knock everything over. Let's move on to the next assumption. This one says, I thought you were a know-it-all. I am not a know-it-all. I wish I were, because if I were, I would have everything in life and everything would be figured out and I wouldn't have to face daily struggles. But I'm not a know-it-all. This person knows me, so to be fair, this person is my friend. If I do ever act like I am a know-it-all, it comes from a good place. I have to try and explain that. But if I am passionate about something, I will go on and on about it. So I think that people take that the wrong way and think that I'm trying to educate them because I know better than them, and that's not the case at all. It's just that I'm super passionate about it, and it makes me end up not stopping, and I just continue to talk about it, and I get really excited and try to explain how things work. So I think that's why this person thought I was a know-it-all. Okay, I have anxiety now because everybody's here.
Guess the song I was listening to?
What?
When I got my money in the grave. Really good.
What?
You know that song? The Drake song?
No.
That we listened.
Okay, I need to finish this assumptions tag. So the next thing I'm gonna do right here is put some jams and stuff in these. Oh, I dropped my phone. In this shot glass, because that's all I have. On to the next assumption. You wish you could move out of California. Yes and no. If I were to ever move outside of California, it would probably be abroad. And by that I mean I would move to London because I studied abroad there and I fell in love with London. It's just my style. They have coffee shops over there, bookstores, museums. I love the Victorian homes. It's just everything I've ever wanted. They have beautiful parks there with a lot of scenery. So if I were ever to move out of California, it would probably be somewhere in London. But I am very curious to move out of state and see what life is like outside of California here in the US, so I'm also really open to that. I think there's a lot more to see in the world instead of just staying put in one place. So yeah, I don't wish I could move out of California, but I definitely am curious to explore and see what there is out there. I'm almost done with the board. I just need to add one more thing of jam. I think I'm gonna do this plain fig spread because it's my favorite. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Next and last assumption. I didn't assume you were the type of person to like raves and EDM. No, I don't look like the type of person to like that stuff. Again, in general, I seem like a very shy and a not very outgoing person, so I could see why I don't seem that way. But the reality of it is I love going to raves and EDM shows. It's something that it was the first thing I wanted to do when I turned 18 in high school. And that's only because I grew up listening to EDM and my dad was a huge fan and he kind of raised me to listen to that kind of music. When I was 5 years old, that was the only thing that I would hear and I would listen to. So it's a big part of me, and that's kind of why I like going to raves and I love the EDM community. And I do like to go to raves and I do like to go clubbing, but it's not because I want to get hammered or have a crazy night. It's solely because I love the music. And that's another reason why I want to move to Europe or to London specifically, is because the EDM culture there is really big. And if you were to go out clubbing over there, that's the only type of music that they would play. So for me, it's like I'm not complaining because I love that music. And that's also another reason why I think I would just love to live there. But yeah, EDM is a big part of me and it always will be. And I even promised myself that I would raise my kids around that music because I want them to love it just as much as I do. So that is a very fun fact that nobody knows about me. Okay, you guys, I'm running behind schedule. I need to finish this charcuterie board. I'm going to chop these strawberries and plop them on the board. And I will show you guys in a second what the final product looks like. Ugh, my tongue. Okay, everyone, so this is the finished board. It is a little bit crowded, but that's okay. It's a good thing I didn't add any apples or anything else. But I think it looks good. It has a lot of dimension. She's looking colorful. I think I did a good job. Let me know what you guys think. If it's a good board, give it a thumbs up. And if it's a bad board, give this video a thumbs down. But in all seriousness, please don't do that. Please go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you can. And subscribe, and I will see you all so soon. Bye!